Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Patrick, and I wanted to come to you today to talk about a permission slip that you can use if you so desire. Uh, I feel a little distracted by. Actually, you know what I'm smelling? I'm definitely sitting in dog pee. That's what I'm smelling pretty strongly. Let's find somewhere else to go, shall we? Okay, so I think that's a bit better, a bit less dog pee smell. So the permission slip that I wanted to discuss today is one that will help you talk to any beings that you may have a connection with. So this is really a multi-purpose permission slip, but the general idea is that, let's say you wanted to try talking with your deceased loved ones. This is a permission slip that would let you do that. If you wanted to talk on behalf of someone else with their deceased loved ones, that would probably be easier for you because you're doing it in service to others, and typically that will be an easier thing for you to do than just in service to yourself. When you start out down this path, you might have an easier time doing this for other people. So if you have a partner you could practice with, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, wife, husband, that would probably speed things along. But this is a general purpose thing, and you'll find actually that the way that I'm currently using this is not just to talk to deceased loved ones of mine who want to chat or just like feel their presence. It's not necessarily always a conversation. It could just be more an energetic presence kind of thing, and like a transmission of love type of stuff like that. Feelings of love, feelings of gratitude, messages of that sort typically come through. But also I'm finding connections to extraterrestrial, extra-dimensional beings, elementals of sorts. So just all other types of energy depending on what wants to or needs to come through for you in your particular time. Here, let's walk through the actual exercise. So close your eyes with me if you choose to. I'm going to close my eyes as I do this, and start by taking 3 deep breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. So any other care that you have, any worry about other things that you've got to do today, any things that you were just doing, you don't have to do them right now. They're going to be there when you come back to them. You don't have to think about them right now. So just press pause on all of that and just commit to being here now at this moment and running through this exercise. And in particular, you're going to bring to this a mentality of play. We're not going to force anything. We're not going to have hopes for how this goes. We're just going to be curious about what happens. We're going to say, this is just fun, and I want to know what's going to happen. And I don't care what happens. None of my ego, none of my emotions are tied up in any of that. And so keep taking deep breaths as you go through this, and let all those things wash away, and decide that right here, right now, you're going to arrive. And where you're going to arrive is in your childhood family kitchen, dining room, wherever your kitchen table was, or if you don't prefer that, a different kitchen. Maybe your current kitchen, current dining room, maybe your grandparents' kitchen, dining room, etc. Wherever it is that you feel most comfortable, wherever you would welcome your family, wherever you'd sit around a table and talk with them, or not around a table. Maybe it's a campfire. Wherever you sit and you welcome your family, people that you love, people that you see, and you think you're very excited to see them. So take a moment and just breathe into that space. and picture it grow up from the ether around you, or maybe you're just instantly there. Whichever works for you. Just continue breathing and relaxing. This is where the permission slip splits for you depending on what your purpose is. So if you're reading for someone else, then you can picture them sitting next to you, perhaps to your right. That's who I see right now. It's my wife sitting to my right. I'm at the left end of a table. She's next to me on the right. And then across from me, 2 people are sitting. I don't know. I didn't bring them there. They just appear. I get the feeling that they're an aunt and an uncle of some sort, that they knew each other, that they knew my wife quite well, that they're very proud of my wife, and they're very happy. They haven't seen her in a long time. She was little when they last saw her, and they're very proud is the message they have of who she has become. They couldn't have predicted how beautifully she would create her life, and how far she would have come, how much she would have grown, and how often she's happy. Anyway, this is not actually a reading for my wife, unless she's listening. But this is your permission slip. So perhaps all my talking has interrupted your thoughts, but I open the floor now for some deep breaths. We'll take 30 seconds of deep breaths, and we will reconnect. You do the same thing. Who's sitting next to you? Who's sitting across from you? What messages do they have? What do they want to share with you? Deep breaths. Keep breathing in and out. You'll find through your intuition that when you ask a question or when you wonder a question, it'll be automatically answered in your mind. Don't doubt that answer. That might not be the most accurate in the beginning, but that's the place where the true answer comes. So just accept what is there, accept what comes, accept it as the best answer for right now. And it's really just a matter of practice continuing at this, that you'll get answers that are truly reliable. So this is just fun. We're just seeing what happens. No stress, no worry, no judgment. Continuing to breathe. If you wish to deepen your connection with this person who's across from the table from you, then send them love. Treat them as if they're family. Look them right in the eye and say, "You're family. I welcome you here. I'm so glad to see you. Maybe I don't know you at all, but that doesn't matter." And I think that you'll feel and you'll know intuitively that that doesn't matter. You can practice, if you have a hard time with this, feeling love towards someone that you do know well, that you do love well, or a lot. Feel that feeling, and then simply direct it to the person who's across from you. I'm getting now the intuition, the insight, that this could be a very beautiful healing practice for you if you have someone who you would love to forgive, who you'd love to love more, but have some challenges with that. You can sit them down across from the table from you. The other thing that I'll mention is that you shouldn't have any insistence on how this goes. So when I was doing this practice last night, and I write about it in my Substack post, which I'll link below, instead of being Well, when I entered my dining room, there was a lot of people there, and I found that there was so many that they didn't really fit in the dining room. And so instead, where I ended up being, where I just found myself, was an auditorium full of people. And you can't have an insistence on that. The idea is that you start out with whatever gets you started, but then you go with what is happening. And there's a reason why things need to be the way that they are, and a reason why they show up how they do. So maybe something's different. Don't insist on having it be one particular thing. And so you can feel free to, continue doing this. You can pause the video if you want. I'm going to end this here with a little close to it. But yeah, feel free to keep practicing this. I'm just going to close by thanking the people who've come to me at the table. I remind them that we always have a line of communication open, and if they'd like to chat, they're welcome to, and vice versa. And I love them. I'm sending them love. A beetle's trying to land on me, and it's a little tickly. Send them love. I love you too, beetle. Thank you. That's tickly. Yeah, you're welcome here whenever, and that's pretty much it. Add in anything else that you want to add in, take away anything you want to take away, and that's the permission slip. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.